All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. My bad. I didn't finish doing something. But came here for the live and for the interview with Sir Kilpatrick. He is in the building. He's about to come up here now. I'm telling you, soon he will be a champion once people stop ducking him. I heard somebody just ducked out a fight with him, but he got another one coming in February. But salute to everybody that's going to hear this on the playback. I know I don't never do a live during the week at this time, so this is kind of spontaneous, but it's all right. Catch y'all. Everybody that comes in on the playback, please hit the like button and leave a comment, share the live, and we're gonna get it going. Sir Kilpatrick is in the building. What is good with you, sir? How you been doing, Sir Kirkpatrick?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
Good. Now, like I said, man, let's start off by just saying, how was 2025? How did 2025 treat you?
2025. It was a good start. I like 2025. It was a good year for me. Fighting wise, I felt like I got held back a little bit just because of a little injury, but 2026, I'm about to say, if you ain't see my last performance that happened in 2025 in December, 2026, you should know 2026 is gonna be a better year.
Yeah, and you're gonna be fighting at 140?
Yeah, 140,
I know your last
140.
Welterweight.
It was crazy. That fight was crazy, but it was because of last minute arrangements. My opponent had pulled out, so there was only one opponent that. Yeah, he was bigger the opponent that I just fought.
Taller than you, bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's that good work, though. That's that good work. A lot of fighters need to know how to fight different styles, especially different heights of fighters. I know some tall fighters that don't like fighting short fighters because they can't judge the distance that good, and especially if it's an explosive fighter. So fighting a taller fighter, especially moving up in weight, it's always a good look.
Of course,
always a good look. So how did you like the experience? I see you went to 4 rounds.
Yeah, me going through the full 4 rounds, I was excited. I was excited for that. It was better than I thought. It was. I just like to fight. So I just like to fight. So I was about to say I'm glad that it was somebody that just wasn't there to sit down.
That's always a good thing because I know you got 2 knockouts your first 2 fights, right?
Yeah, both in the first round.
It's about to be your 4th.
Yeah,
you said both was first round?
Yeah.
So you needed the 4-round work, yo. You needed that. How did it feel though? So was you winded at all? You just had a good sweat?
It was a great sweat.
Great sweat.
I was about to say, yeah. It went. I was about to say there's nothing more I could ask for. It was a tough opponent. Like I said, he came to fight. So, and he was bigger than me. So I feel like in every aspect, I just showed what I could do.
You held your own and then some because you beat the bricks off, right?
Yeah.
I know you're gonna get a knockout your next fight. I see. I forgot the dude's name, but he has just as many fights as you do, and I like that. Regardless, he got 3 fights, 3 professional fights, just like you do. I think you're gonna get the knockout this time. Because this fight's gonna be at your weight class, right?
Exactly. Yep.
You gonna get the knockout. You gonna get the knockout. I'm not even a betting type person, but I can't wait to bet on your fight. I bet sometimes people know I bet sometimes, and I'll post it. I'll tell them like, look, y'all got to bet on the knockout, and then I'll show them my receipts. Like, told you, bet on the knockout. You know what I'm saying?
I be doing the same thing. That's crazy that you said that. I be doing the same thing, but I don't bet. So
I be like rarely.
Yeah.
Rarely. Like I remember Boots was fighting somebody that stank on it. I can't pronounce his name. I just Stanionis. I think that's his name.
Oh yeah.
The knockout was like plus 300. I was like, oh, y'all playing. Y'all really trying me. Y'all are trying me. And I had to put money on it. And of course,
he got the knockout.
He got the knockout. Like, come on. Y'all really think he's not going to stop Stanionis?
That's crazy.
I had to tell everybody, though. But they should already knew. Now, let's get to it. Because I seen your interview with another channel. It was a big channel. I'm not even going to butcher. I'm not even going to say somebody else and it was the wrong channel. But you sparred Tio and you said that, quote, it could have been a better challenge. Could have been more of a challenge. Can you want to explain on the Tio sparring that you had on why it was, you felt that it was lackluster?
Uh, all I can really say is that he was getting ready for a fight, so I don't want to talk down on him. Meaning, like I know he was, probably not at his best.
Yeah.
So, I'm about to say it was just a one sided sparring, and it just went my way that way. That's
Who was you getting ready for? Do you
who was
remember?
he getting ready for? If I'm not mistaken, he was getting it was about to be his 140 debut. So
That's what's up.
I can't remember who he was fighting for his first time at 140, but it was for that. I know that for sure.
Size wise, do you think y'all like the same size?
Yeah, I'm like probably a little bit taller than him. Yeah, like a little bit
Teal
taller than him.
don't really seem that big for
Yeah,
real.
he
For
not.
that 40, like he's not that big. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I know some people at 135 that's probably like the same size as him. So you know what I mean? And then him and Shakur supposed to fight, they look the same they look the same
exactly.
size. You know what I'm saying? So I mean just looks like kind of a smaller fighter at 140. That's why I asked you that.
Yeah,
But when it comes to T.O., a lot of people, because I don't even like the way he asked the question when he asked you about the spar, and that's probably why you said it like that. That's probably just like, nah, he ain't do nothing to me. Like it's the way
yeah.
he said it. It was the way he said it that had you. So I'm glad I asked you that question so you could say like he was, getting ready for a fight. That's probably why it looked like that, yo. Shout out to Tio, yo, on the fight
Yeah.
that's coming up. I think that's gonna be fire. Who you got for the Tio
It's a
versus?
good fight. I got Shakur. Not even being biased just because I'm from Jersey, but all around it's gonna be hard to get to him.
Everybody says this.
I feel like it's gonna be real hard to get to him, but
Everybody
uh,
says that Shakur is gonna win. You don't even. There's no bias involved.
yeah.
It's just the styles. It's a styles thing. You know what I mean? It's a styles thing. I don't see T.O. beating Shakur. Like I just don't see that.
That's a fact.
Regardless of whatever he say, you know what I mean, and the antics and all of that stuff. Like I'll put all of my bias aside. Like I've talked about it more than once. You know what I'm saying? But I got Shakur winning the fight. He got too many skills, and he know T.O. Like he been talking about Tio for years, like and calling him Gordo and saying he's a good fighter. So it's not like he's getting into anything that he wanted to. And Shakur would move up to take a fight that he don't think he's gonna win.
That's a
Shakur
fact.
wouldn't do that. So I got Shakur winning that fight. You know what I mean? But
And I don't think I'm about to say if you ever watch T.O. really fight somebody like a boxer, like even like the Santa was it Santa I forgot Sandor Martin.
Sandor, yeah,
Yeah,
that was
something
his
like that.
name.
I'm about to say he didn't. I'm about to say he was defensively that dude Martin. He was defensively on that night, so like his defense was good. He couldn't T.O. couldn't touch him, so he was saying he was running and all that. And then I'm about to say what I don't see what's about to make the difference right here. Although Shakur just a lot, he got a lot more put together than that kid than that dude.
I would give Tio more credit if Tio took better fights on his come up. And a lot of times he chose not to take good fights and he chose to fight Claggett. You know what I mean? He chose to fight not Pedro Campo, but even Sandor Martin. Like we didn't know who these guys was, and they made him look bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He should have just fought the guys that wanted to fight him. Kenneth Sims, Elvis Rodriguez. He could have unified with Sibera Matias or Gary Russell. You know what I mean? But iron sharpens iron. I don't know who he been sparring with. Like I don't know I just see who he be fighting with, and he just look a little subpar. So I got Shakur for many reasons, for real. Many reasons. But what's your goals for 2026?
uh, my goals for 2026. I got a lot more. It's like I just want honestly for boxing, I just want a lot more fights. Obviously, that's number one for me. But like I said, I want to end at 8, 9 and 0. Hopefully, by the end of this year. For
You want
outside of boxing, I want to start taking my merch a little bit more serious. That's what I really want to do.
oh,
I got.
wear
I about to
your
say take it out. Take it out.
wear
My
your
mom.
link
My
on
mom
your
usually handle that part.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, say it again.
I said my mother usually handle that part, but I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say I gotta start. I gotta start doing it. Nothing wrong with my mom's stuff or none of that. I just wanna. It's stuff that I want to get out that that I think that's nice.
Yeah. You can wear your link on your trunks. You feel me? It's always a way to get out of there, get out. Because you're a name, you're a fighter. Like you already have a business. Like you established. Like all people need to do is look at it. I've been on it already. I went to it. I went to it. I like your green setup and the AI picture and all of that. I like it. I like it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
your gear's tough. It's tough.
Thank you.
So once people see it, you know what I mean. All one person need to do is sport it. You feel me? Once that happens, it'll take off. But shout out to Tom to Annie up with the super chat. Say salute to me and the guest, Sir Sir Kirkpatrick is in the building. But okay, I seen the interview that you did with Just, and I don't know if I was happy I watched it or I'm mad that I watched it because he said all of my questions. I had to like write everything over again. I was like, dang man, like should I even watch it or should I? Jeez. But what can you say about your opponent? In February 21st in your next fight.
uh, I was about to say all I seen recently is just that my last opponent was better than this one. A lot. I want to say a lot better. You feel me? So imagine if I beat the shit out of him. Imagine what I would do to him. That's just how I see it. You feel me? He is a lot. I'm about to say my last opponent was a lot more skillful than the opponent coming up. So, that's what I like to think. So I already know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to say it, but I know what I'm gonna do.
I think you're gonna stop cuz. I'll say it. I think you're gonna stop him. What do you want to change in your career? I'm probably just I heard you say you want 8 no 9. So that means you want to fight 5 times this year, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Uh, like I said, I missed out on a lot of fights last year, and some of the fights just was out of my control. So I would like to make up for that. I just would like to make up for that and stay busy this year.
Let me ask you a fighter to fighter question. When it comes to disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Somebody verbally talking to you, that's another fighter. And that fighter wants to fight you. How do you go about that as far as the verbal disrespect? Like, do you give them a fight? How exactly do you handle it?
Me personally, the verbal disrespect, I about to say it get to a point. I about to say, yeah, it get to a point. If it ain't down below the belt, then you feel me. I mean, I'll respond, but other than that, I'm gonna fight regardless.
Okay, bet.
It's nobody. I about to say it's like I feel like I seen everybody that now was like I seen them fight. I've been around them, so it's like ain't nothing new to me. It's like
Mm. I don't see nobody doing that to you, but people do it.
yeah, I
You
know.
know, when
Yeah, I
you
was about
look
to
at
say
You look at Javante Davis, you had Ryan Garcia saying the things that he was saying to him. You had Rolly saying the things he had saying to him, and it was all just to get a fight. You know what I'm saying? Bill Haney, Devin Haney saying the thing. It was all just to get a fight. So, you know, I really wasn't thinking that nobody would say that to you, though.
I
But
about to say
people
I don't. I feel like
people
nobody
get
would
down
say.
like that.
I about to say somebody would say it eventually. I know down the line, but I feel like I don't know. I just don't play like that.
Pretty
I don't
much.
know. I just don't play like that. That's crazy. The way they be talking be a little too crazy.
The fighter that you was about to fight that pulled out, do you know why he pulled out?
I still no. I ain't never even asked
Do you
for real.
still
For
get
real.
paid? Like, does anything good come out of it? Because you waste your time, and if you waste your time, you wasted money, and then you're
I about to,
working out the whole time.
uh. I mean, I still fought that fight. So, uh, Yeah, I still got paid, but
Yeah.
the fight before that, I don't. I was about to say the fight that fell out before that, nah, because uh, they did it the day before the weigh-in. So yeah,
Damn, they give you no time. The day before the weigh-in, yo,
yeah.
all that cutting. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you had to fight a southpaw, well, telling other people if they had to fight a southpaw, how do you fight them? How do you fight a southpaw when you're an orthodox fighter?
When you're an orthodox fighter, it's always gonna be your foot on the house, or it's gonna be a battle on the outside. You know, yeah, whoever foot could be on the outside, whoever lead foot can be on the outside. So,
That
but
explains why southpaw fighters really stand there and do that toe to toe back and forth like that. That real boxing style. That's probably why they do that because they're trying to battle for foot position.
yeah, I about to say that's the whole thing about, yeah, about versing the opposite stance.
Huh. I learned something new.
I'm about to say, but also if you think about that too much, that's when you start getting hit. So you feel me?
Yeah,
If
you
you
gotta
start
think
thinking
about
about that a little too much, like if you in while you fighting, you feel me? You might start getting hit just because you just trying to focus on their feet. 'Cause you can't do that all the time. You ain't gonna have the position all the time, so you got to make space, or you got to create. You got to create things.
yeah. So how would you deal with a fighter that has a low punch output and he's just thinking just fighting defensively the whole time?
I'm about to say you got to fill in things with. Oh man, you got to fill in a lot. I'm about to say, but I'm gonna just say you got to fill in a lot of things. But feints is one of them. You got to use a lot of. If anything, if you're gonna do that, or if you versing a fighter with a low output,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm about to say your best thing to use is your feint at that point, because it's gonna keep them thinking. They're gonna think that they're not gonna know when you're gonna jump in. So
You know what? I've always thought that feints was underrated because when you can punch somebody and hit them while they're off balance and fall. That's what Ryan Garcia said that happened to him when he fought Rolly. Punch didn't hurt. I was just off balance. But
yeah, I can see that. I ain't gonna lie. Now I can see why he said that, but I'm
yeah,
saying thinking back to it.
but when fighters do that and fight like that with the and they have good feints because of punch. I mean, because somebody a fighter has a low punch output, they would and they're thinking about defensively the whole time. Feints would tear it up. Feints
Yeah,
would tear up their whole game plan.
it throws everything off. Like with the Burrow Crawford and the Madrimore fight. He
Yeah,
wasn't expecting. He was expecting him to throw a lot more punches and be a lot more, uh, aggressive. But he used a lot of feints, so it was kind of throwing him off, and that's why it made it look the way it did.
feint heavy. I was like, what is he doing? What is he doing? But I could tell, like, and Bud was just he was stuttering. Like Bud was just looking at him and looking like,
Yeah, not knowing what to do. He was like I said,
right.
he told everybody. He said in the interview, he said he was expecting him to come out a lot more aggressive and
Yeah.
a lot more jumpier and explosive, but he didn't.
I'm gonna ask you a question. If you was already a fighter down the line and you was trying to get a belt, you was 17-0. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the trainer you have right now. Let's just say that you found out that your coach said no to a fight that you actually wanted or a title fight, and he never told you about it. How would you proceed?
Uh, I mean, as of right now, my mindset is on the thing, especially with all the shit going on with with all the sanctioning bodies. It's like I'm about to say the belt's not really a big priority. So that's just I mean, even if I was a fighter down the line, because I'm not gonna lie, Danny Garcia father told me at least like 4 years ago now. He told me 4 years ago now. You don't. He said he was. I remember he was talking to me about it. He was like, you really don't want to fight for belts, only because whenever you start winning belts, and whenever you do want to start fighting for belts, the fees are are nuts. You paying 20. A lot of people think that you're not paying for the belt. I'm about to say they think you just win the belt. I mean, but
Yeah.
you paying for it. So it's like you paying, and it's not cheap. Probably like 25, 50,000.
Mm.
I'm about to say for each belt that you holding. So it's more like I'm about to say, as much as I do want a belt, just to say that I had it, or it'll look good on my resume. I'm about to say it's nothing that I'm not really like focused on, or nothing that I really prioritize.
Okay, but you know they're gonna make you fight for a belt if you keep
Of
winning,
course,
right?
of course.
You keep winning, they're gonna give you a title fight. I mean, you can get it and drop it. You know, Canelo did that before to the WBC, and he was still undisputed after that. So I mean, it's not like it was any hurt feelings.
Yeah, I'm about to say
I
it's
mean, and it'll still be on your record, on your resume that you won the belt or won the fight.
exactly. Like I said, it'll look good for sure. World champion, but it's just nothing. I would, it is if it come, it come.
Mm. You sparred Mason, right? You
Hmm.
said you sparred Abdullah Mason. What do you think about him fighting Keyshawn Davis if they fought each other?
That'd be
Because
a
I know that's what Mason wants in the future, but
that'd be a
I
good
don't think
fight.
he'll get it.
That'd be you say you think what?
I don't think he's gonna get the Keyshawn fight. Keyshawn talking about moving up to 47 to fight Devin.
Yeah, nah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm about to say that would be a good fight though. It was a good thought.
Yeah. So how about Devin and Keyshawn?
Devin and Keyshawn. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who would win that fight. I think the aggression would get to Keyshawn only due to. I mean, I think Devin Haney would win only because the aggression of Keyshawn. Keyshawn get a little too aggressive at some, you know, or
Mm,
he seemed like he just get a little too
yes,
aggressive as of right now. That's the type of fighter he seemed like.
he is
So
an aggressive fighter. You're right about that.
I'm about to say Devin Haney. He's a lot more on the defensive side as of right now. That's how he been fighting. So he just looking for the right opportunity.
Mm. You see that Lamar Roach and Pitbull?
Pitbull fight. I
Yeah.
honestly I fell asleep during it, so no, I really didn't. The third, I seen him get knocked down, and then I swear I thought I was up, but I was actually asleep. So it's like,
That's
damn.
what's up. That's what's up, yo. I mean, it was a lot of controversy with that fight, saying who won and who didn't. I was fine with the draw. Like that's how I seen it. You ever heard the phrase "you have to beat the champion"?
Yeah,
You think that's like a true or real phrase, or is that some BS that don't really mean anything?
you have to beat the champion. Like you talking about like the full phrase. You have to beat the champion to be the champion or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, to a certain extent. Not really. I'm about to say a lot of these guys. Never mind. A lot of these guys that you probably think that's world champion, they really not all that. So I'm about to say, and I'm talking about inside and outside the ring. So it's like I'm about to say they probably don't carry themselves like champions. None of that.
Mm.
I'm about to say it. That's just how or what I've been around or what I see. It's a lot of dudes that I know that was world champion that damn sure didn't carry themselves like it.
Oh no, yeah, that's a different stand. I'm talking about the saying when you if somebody that's not a champion challenge a champion and they go in there and run around the ring the whole time, do you beat the
Now
champion?
that
Like you have to beat the champion actually in the ring and said
yeah,
like
I'm
kind
about to
of
say
like the William Skull and Canelo fight.
I'm about to say that right
You know
there.
what I'm
That's
saying? Kind of
yeah,
just like that.
that right there, I'm about to say, but then again, if you also look at that, you talking about the William Skull fight and the Canelo fight, but if you
Yeah.
also look at the Lamont Roach fight and Javante fight,
Mm.
I'm about to say you could even say the Jermaine Ortiz fight. No, no, no. I don't really like that comparison. But I was gonna say the Jermaine Ortiz and the Loma fight because that was very controversial. I was watching that not too long ago, but I still think Loma pulled it out. But it was like it was very back and forth.
Yeah.
It's a lot of. I'm about to say it's a lot of all those fight or the Javante fight. It's a lot of. It was close, but everybody thought Lamont pulled it out. Everybody thought he won. So I'm about to say. I know. I think a champion. I don't know about that phrase. Like I said, it could go. It depends.
Mm.
Depends.
Yeah.
That's a crazy phrase.
Yeah.
sometimes the politics of boxing they get to a lot of people. You know, it it could be
Most
it could be
definitely.
it could be crazy.
Give me one name, a name that's at 135 pounds that you know if you fought them this year in 2026, you would beat them with only 4 fights, 4, 5, 6, 7. You said you wanted 8 fight. By the time you 8-0, I mean one name at 135.
Uh, I don't know about 135, but I know about for a fact. I know for 140 what 147 Mario's Barrios.
147 Mario
If I went to, I'm about to say if I fought at 147 right now, Mario's Barrios, but I would cook him.
Barrio. So what you think is gonna happen in between the Ryan Garcia fight and
I ain't gonna
Barrio?
lie, I got Ryan winning.
Ryan
Although
said he won.
I could say one thing, Mario's got he can box. He really could box. But I just think he a little like he's just too soft, man. That's just me personally.
He's too soft, like he's too nice. He's
Yeah,
not.
I just don't see it. Like I'm talking about boxing wise. I'm not even talking about like outside the ring though. Outside the ring, I don't really I don't know. He seemed like a
That
spiritual
is
dude.
funny. That's
But
funny.
inside the ring, yo, the Manny Pacquiao fight, he was supposed to wash him. Like Manny looked so slow. He didn't look nowhere near. Of course, like I mean, of course he a lot older, but I'm saying you could just tell he don't got it like that no more. Like
Nah. And he was trying to do the same moves and stuff. It's like,
yeah,
yeah,
I'm like you could just tell he don't got it no more. And Mario's wasn't throwing nothing at all. Like I'm like, yo, man, that's crazy. Anybody else would have got him out of there. I'm not even lying. Like I felt
like
bad, but
Mario Barrio stuff.
and Manny Pacquiao is one of my favorite fighters. But anybody else that was in there, like you put anybody else in front of him, they probably would have killed him. They probably would have got him out of there.
Did you hear that he might fight Tank
Who?
Manny
Oh,
Pacquiao?
Manny Pacquiao. I mean, not.
Man, Pacquiao looking for that dollar. You already know what it is. If he gonna come
Yeah,
out of it, he a senator.
that's a fact.
He's a senator. He came back to boxing. He's got to be for some big money. Like he's not going to come back just to play around, especially moving around like that. Regardless of how he felt, especially regardless of how many people that's in his ear telling him he looked 40 years younger.
Mhm.
Regardless of all of that, I'm more than sure he looked at tape. I'm more than sure he watched himself
Yeah,
fighting Mario Barrios after the fact. You know what it is. You're not the same Manny Pacquiao that you was
I don't.
10
It's
years ago.
sad. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, he not. It's nothing nobody else could say.
If he fight Javante, Javante's gonna knock his big head in the second row.
That's what
That's
I'm
all I'm
saying. I'm about to say if he fight anybody, you feel me? Anybody else, then it would have been over.
do bad look, real bad look. Who you been sparring since the last time we talked? Anybody new?
Nobody knew. I about to say I still got the same camp around me.
Richardson hit
Who
you.
else up? I spar. You could say I spar Jahai Tucker.
Oh,
Ja-
for real?
Yeah,
Don't he fight at 54 or is he fight at welterweight?
I want to say 60.
He fight 60?
Yeah,
Yeah, he is big. He's a big guy. He has a very high punch output. How was
yeah. I'm
that?
about to say he's.
Yeah,
I'm about
got
to
a
say
lot of punch.
that sparring was good. He was I'm about to say he's a very awkward dude. Like meaning like he's just a very awkward fighter, and I could see why a lot of people have problems with him. But it was great. It was good. It was a good experience. Like it was a good sparring.
Is anybody you look at in boxing as a brother that you wouldn't want to fight?
Uh, that I wouldn't want to fight. I mean, probably either way, I'm not gonna be
Is
able
he
to fight
family?
him. But
He's
yeah,
just
but
not in your weight class. I'm not talking.
I'm about to say that's family though. You feel me? I'm about to say,
Yeah.
but nah, ain't nobody in my weight class that I consider my brother.
And honestly, if I don't have no money and my family member got it like that, and we're in the same business, help me. That's all I'm saying. Like, but if you a CEO and I just got in this building, I need help me get up. Fine, give me a way to the bag. You understand?
That's a fact. You know, I could say the only one person that I mess with right now that's world champion is obviously, like I said. You asked me if there's any new work. It's Richard Hitchens. That's the only person I really mess with.
I like Richardson Hitchens. I really want that fight for him. I know he still want that Devin fight. I've been wanting that fight for 2 solid years. Solid
Yeah.
for 20 since 2000, from beginning of 2024 when he really started talking like that. I was like, yeah, and I knew Devin was moving up.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
would say that he I about to say he want that fight.
he
So
gonna take a pit stop at 140 and go to 147, and then Keyshawn doing the same thing. 140 is nasty. Nobody want to sit in that division for too long.
yeah, I don't know what I'm about to say, but it got the best fight. We really do got the best fighters in his weight class. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't know. I don't know what's up with everybody.
It seemed like it's a divide at 140, especially with the champions. You got Matias and Gary Russell on one side. Nobody want to say their name. And it
Like,
seems
bro,
like there's no fight going to happen in between them two. That's like the most entertaining fight at 140. It's been that for some time now. Gary Antoine Russell and Sugar Matias is the fight to watch. I don't know why they just won't saddle up and fight each other. Hopefully, sometime in 2026 we get this fight. But the other two champions, it's like they over there mingling.
that
They
like
over there doing their own thing with their own little like top 15. They're not bothering none of the killers. It's really irritating.
yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of weird. Same thing with 35 too, though. Same thing with 35 too. It's a lot of weird shit going on. I'm about to say, but it's like they not even talking about 35. 35 is I'm about to say it's we acting like what? You got Shakur there, you got Javante, who else? 35. Uh Matula and then
Um,
Abdullah.
the dude they about to fight.
Andy
Andy
Cruz
Cruz, yeah, and
and
Mortal.
Matula.
That's his name. They're gonna be fighting this month,
Yeah,
right?
the 24th, if I'm not mistaken.
Ha! They
But
fight in a couple weeks. I got Andy Cruz for that fight. I got Andy Cruz beat Mortal. Mortal seems like he's stuck in first gear too much to me. Like he can't pick it up, and I think that's going to be the problem. Ditching playing, I mean, fighting somebody twitchy and has an awkward style like Cruz. It's
yeah,
the reason why he beat what's his name, Keyshawn Davis 4 times or three
yeah.
times.
I about to say hey, nah, you was right 4 times, but yeah, nah, he is very awkward. Or I ain't never, but I ain't never watched. I ain't gonna lie, I never watched the dude that Martilla dude fight. I think every time I every time I was supposed to, yeah, I fell asleep.
Ah, he's not, and he's not that type of fighter that you can stay awake if you're sleepy. It's not
Nah,
that type
yeah,
of
for real.
fighter. I'm being dead serious. And if you want to watch him fight Tevin Farmer. If you want to watch him fight Tevin Farmer.
I
Tevin
ain't even.
Farmer just got knocked out or whatever by Kid Austin, but he fought Mortala, I think, first, and then he fought Zepeda twice,
Yeah,
and then he got stopped by
get
but
off.
that's it. If you want to see more time, go ahead and watch it. Because I was surprised. I was like, yo, why is he fighting like that?
I
That's
gotta
how he
see.
fight. And you know how some people have their own styles, but when you in there with somebody doing something to you, you gotta adjust. You gotta change your game plan. You gotta do something different. And fighters will show their athleticism, or they'll show they have great defense. They'll show different things they usually don't have to do during fights. He didn't change doing anything, and I was surprised that he really won that fight for real. For real, I was like, bruh.
Also, Tevin was putting hands on him. That's what it sounded like.
Tevin was being slick and taking his punches, and it wasn't like you ever missed a fight and you go to watch their highlights on the network that they had it on, and the highlights is like 30 seconds long.
Yeah.
That's the type of fight that was. It wasn't nothing to see here. It was,
Damn.
but I mean, Tevin Farmer looked good in the fight. I was just shocked that Mortal didn't do nothing different. Like he didn't pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe I'm just being biased because I don't like Tevin Farmer. I don't know. But
Tevin, my guy, I'm messing with Tevin. I'm messing with Tevin.
I like him now, but I didn't like him then. I didn't like him like I'm a Tank Davis fan. He's from Maryland. Like I don't even know. I don't like when he first started doing all of that stuff. I wasn't a fan because of the stuff that he used to say. Like he told ES News, LE Sports, he told him that he got better defense than Floyd on his big platform. Like he used to say things like Tevin cool now, you know what I'm saying? But he used to say some stuff. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all. Do you wrap your own hands?
Nah, you talking about for my fights?
Yes.
No, I don't.
So do you? No, not for your fights. For training. For
Yeah.
training.
Then yeah.
So do you use tape when you're training, or is it just the hand wraps?
I mean, both. Some I about to say, depending on the day, how I'm feeling. I
Do
about
you
to say I
bring
use
extra
both.
hand wraps, or do
Huh?
you use the same hand wraps over and over and over again?
Uh, I change hand wraps here. I got so many hand wraps. It's, yeah. So I change
Okay.
throughout the week
Okay.
or
Well, the
throughout the
reason
day, I should say.
why I'm bringing it up, I don't know if you've seen it, but Timothy Bradley
Wow.
made a video saying that Shakur Stevenson used the same hand wraps over and over and over and over and over again, and he don't change his hand wraps. And he was yelling
Hey,
at the top of his lungs about why that's why your hands don't are hurting or whatever. That's why your hands are injured because you don't use multiple wraps. And I thought for 1 second, because I wanted to fight, I'm telling you,
yeah,
and I have one set of hand wraps only because I don't spar. Like I don't use them joints to do nothing. Like one set of hand wraps is for somebody that be in the gym using them joints like 3 times a year. Like I'm
yeah.
serious. Like I could never imagine cutting off some hand wraps and reusing them. So I thought for a second, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, and Tim's hating. Or maybe he has a point and he should be using more hand wraps. But yes, how important is wrapping your hands?
It's very important only due to the fact because you don't want to mess your hand up while training. If you mess your hand up while training, your fight camp is probably most likely gonna be over, and then you trained for nothing.
Training for nothing. But so you can hurt your hands up hitting a bag or
Yeah,
like some
for sure.
pads, some regular hand pads.
Yeah, you could hurt your hand hitting the pads, hitting the bag. Because you going. I about to say you got to pretend that the bag is. You got to go full. You know, you got to go live on the bag at one
Yeah.
point. You're not going to sit there and go light all the time, and you ain't learning nothing. So whenever you're going full force on the bag, you just got to make sure your hand is right. I know. I remember. If I'm not mistaken, my boy Troy Isley, he had got one day we was training. He had broke his hand off hitting the bag. I
A heavy
remember.
bag?
Yeah, just hitting the heavy bag
Wow.
when we was young.
Heavy bags are stiff though. Them things is
Yeah, one of the I
things
think I don't
big.
know if it was the sandbags. The ones that you got like the sand in them.
He didn't have his hands wrapped at all.
I don't remember. I don't think he did though.
Jesus.
I don't think he did.
That's tough right there. Breaking your hand, I bet that is seriously painful.
Yeah, and that was when we was young. Like I want to say he was probably like he had to be at least like 12.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
bet he learned his lesson. I bet he learned his lesson. Um, I want to talk about some fights coming up. We already talked about a couple, but my favorite heavyweight now, I wanted to say, is Cabiel, Ejit Cabiel, the guy
mhm.
that stopped. I think we talked about the last time. The guy that stopped this Big Bang Zang. He got a fight coming up tomorrow on the Zone main event. I didn't even really know that until like
Ooh,
yesterday. Ejit Cabiel.
I didn't even know that until just now.
He got a fight coming up, and it's on the Zone tomorrow at 12:45 Eastern Standard Time. I didn't know that, and it's a long card too, but it's in Germany. Yeah, it's in Germany. So
Wonder why. I was about to say, yeah, I didn't even know about that. I'm gonna be at the I'm gonna be at that Sabrina Matias fight watching my boy.
Oh yes,
I about to say key fight on that card, so we already know. You already know I'm gonna be in
he
there.
got an 8 rounder versus a
Yep.
guy named Alberto. Yes, and I already seen what he had to say. He said he was gonna stop homie. I was like, okay,
Hmm.
let's go. I'm happy for Keith Cologne though. I'm happy that he's on a big card, getting some shine. Pedro Campos on that card, fighting somebody named I know who Master Bravo is, but it's really that. It's some names on there.
Yeah, I about to
That
say for
nigga
sure. They got
Yeah,
some. They
some
got some.
names.
It's a decent card. Decent card.
Yeah, yeah, some names on the card. I'm looking forward to the Tio and Shakur fight a lot. Like I think it can be a turn in a boxing depending on who wins this fight and what happens next.
Yeah.
If Tio win this fight,
I-
down the drain. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Shakur gotta win the fight, bro. Like it's just gotta happen. And but I just don't know what's gonna happen after that. I heard Shakur say in the interview that he can be the face and he can stay at 140 and whatever can happen can happen. If that happened, that'll be the business. But I heard that he was going to drop that. He was going to beat T.O. just to take it from drop it, go back down to 135 and stay there. That's what he was saying. And he was going to drop it for Keyshawn. But it seemed like Keyshawn really don't want it. And he was going to move up to 147. Those names are still the biggest names. So I think 135, 140, and 147 is still great weight classes.
Yep.
Still great weight classes. Even though in 54, man, 54 got names on names in that weight class.
They do. They really do. But they ain't fighting nobody neither. Like,
Oh, and I heard that's about to that's something different too. And that's another reason on why I asked you if down the line if a coach, said no about a fighter and didn't tell you because that's what's claiming to happen in between Boots and Virgil. It was like somebody wasn't saying that whoever didn't wanted to fight or didn't want to fight, they were being lied to. I don't know how true that is, but I'm over it. I want Boots to go ahead and sop up 154 with a biscuit. No bull. I want him to fight. I want him to fight everybody at 154. Like the fact that he just got there, you might as well fight him now before he get really acclimated to 150. I know I'm at 154. He had one fight and now he won Virgil. That's the type of attitude I want.
facts.
But you're right. 154 needs to actually start mixing it up. They need to start. But that same thing is 140, like 120. I mean, 2026. 2026 is geared up to have some very good boxing. And is there anything that you would like to see as far as a fight?
As far as a fight, uh, in 2026, who do I want to see fight? I still want to see. I want to see Jamal fight, and I still want to see that Caleb Plant. But I want to see that the Jamal and Caleb Plant fight. Uh, I want to see Benavidez fight. Bivol. That right there. That right there. I want to see that. Archer Beterbiev. I want to see. I just want to see him fight because I'm about to say I don't. To me, I don't know. I just want to see him fight somebody. You feel me? I don't think. I don't know. I don't think he all that.
Arthur Beterbiev.
Yeah, just I about to
He
say. I
is
just
old now. Like I think if nobody's gonna really fight him, it seemed like man, he's an older fighter. And nobody, you're
mm,
right. Nobody really want to fight him. I would like to see him fight somebody for real, for real. I think somebody said David was ducking him. I would like to see David fight him and Bivol.
yeah, I about to say they can mix it up. They could all mix it up. I mean, all the honestly, I don't care about the Artie Beterbiev and Bivol fight, but because they already fought twice, or did they fight
Yeah,
twice or 3 times?
they fought twice.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
about to say
care.
I
If
don't
they
really care
fought the
about
third time, I definitely ignored it because I don't remember. I remember nobody saying nothing about that.
that.
Yeah,
Facts.
that fight, that's too much. Just that was this the first fight was enough. You know what I'm saying? But the first fight was enough. But I think Caleb Plant need to see Jamal. I think Jamal need to get his get back for real, for real.
Facts.
Jamal look good. Jamal look
Facts.
real good. And Caleb looked like he's kind of on the decline. He better not quit though. He better fight Jamal Charlo. He deserve his get back, man. After all of this time, those some good
Jamel,
fights though.
Jamel, and Earl Spence. Still, I want to see that. Although they both been out the ring for mad long. I don't even know. I'd be nervous for either one of them because I don't know who. I don't know who to even. I don't know who I would even take. That right
Jamel
there is
always
crazy.
stays in shape though. He always be kind of sharp for real, for real. Like I give it to Jamel. I give it to him. You know what I want to see do something at 154 is Tiger Johnson. Tiger Johnson was calling out Devin Haney.
Yeah, nah.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm about to say that was at 147 though. He had 147 now.
147. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's calling him out at 147. I would like that. He looked good at 147, man.
his last
Looked
fight.
pretty
Yeah, on
good.
Pro Box, it looked good. Yeah, he looked good.
To me, the best fighter at 147 isn't going to get the fights. And it's
That's a
not
fact.
Devin Haney to me. The best fighter at 147 is probably Karen Cooper Dodson. Karen went 24 rounds with Boots. I'm not gonna let that go. Like, bro, that means something. That man didn't get dropped, didn't get stopped. The first fight, he used his boxing to move around the ring, and people said he ran. In the second fight, he stood
Mhm.
at Boots' hometown right in front of him, all
About to
12
say it
rounds.
was a tough fight. Yeah, tough fights for. Oh yeah, both
That's
times
a
for
tough
real.
fight. That's a tough fight for the people at 147. And who is he fought besides Boots? That's another thing I don't like. How come the fighters come that we don't really know about come over here and show one of our great fighters a good fight and we don't never see him again? Like, what's up with that?
You know who
Trash.
else? I forgot that 147. That Dominican kid from Boston. He nice. Damn, I
I
forgot
know
his
some.
last name.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe not. I like Roland Polanco.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's
I
you
couldn't
talking
think.
about.
Yeah, I
Man,
couldn't
I
think.
like him. I like him the way he throw his punches. He kind of awkward too. When he the way he throw his punches is awkward to me. His left hook is kind of awkward as hell, but it come out and blast people.
Yeah, for real. I was watching. I watched a lot of his fights. I'm like, yeah, he actually is nice. A lot slept on. I mean, yeah, he slept on as of right now, but he nice. 147. He big for 147 too.
He is. He's big for 147.
I'm talking about like just size wise. I
I
don't
didn't
know
know
about
that.
height, but yeah, I know
I mean, I don't know
stature.
how tall he is, but I didn't know. I didn't know that because at 140, he looked like he the same size as most people that at fight at 140. I remember when he fought. Is it Keith Hunter or whatever? The real tall guy or whatever. He stopped Keith Hunter. Man, like that fight was was memorable because I remember all the trash that was talked between both the fighters. But yeah, he's 147 is all right, but I don't. But the names that I want to see people fight, I don't think people are gonna want to fight them. I just don't see people jumping in the ring to fight Roland Polanco or Karen. And I think Karen is ranked number two, right up under Devin's belt.
Damn,
Right, it's Jack Catterall and then Karen.
I forgot about Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall, I mess with him. Cool.
Jack Catterall got it seems like a style that a lot of people have problems with or something. For some reason, and it don't look like it's that much. You know what I'm saying? But
Facts.
he do his little movements or whatever. I'm like, yo, he ain't even his defense is whack. But nobody be hitting him. The fighters don't even be y'all be funny to me. It'd be funny to me. I'd be like, yo, let me find out. He's the man, he the new magic man. You the new Paulie out this joint. Yo, you just they little subtle movements be making everybody miss in the UK. It'd be funny as I don't know what. It really be funny. Even the fights he lose, I'm like, yo, like I don't know. It's something with Jack. Yo, I could watch Jack. I watch Jack and laugh. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the way Jack fight, but he good though. He good. He should. I mean, he got the ranking for a reason. I think he beat. I think he beat Josh Taylor and all the other wins he deserved. But Josh Taylor's a fight that he should have won.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So
Josh Taylor. Damn, I forgot he had to retire. It's crazy.
Josh Taylor admitted to being an alcoholic.
Damn.
He admitted to being a partier and drinking a lot. He said it after I think in the lead up of fighting Tio and after fighting Tio, he doubled down on it. Like, yeah, I was, he said he went under depression his last fight before he fought Tio. I guess Jack Catterall. He went under, because Jack really beat you. That's probably why, and you had a bunch of money or whatever. He was saying he was partying. So I guess that's the issue there. But
Exactly.
2026, I think is going to be great when it comes to boxing. I think you might get exactly what you want if people stop ducking you, and you'll get your 5 fights. But salute to you, sir. Kirkpatrick in the building, man. It's been a very, very nice time talking to you. And we're going to hit 50 minutes. That kind of went kind of fast.
That's a fact.
It went kind of fast, y'all. But salute to you, everybody that came in the building, man. We'll see you next time. Hope you have a great, great fight come February. And I hope it's a sellout. And I hope you get your next fight 2 months. That's all you need. You need like to get 5 fights every 2 months. You in there. There. Every 2 months. You start in February. You can do it, man. Every 2 months, man. Every 2 months. You're gonna hit that 8-0. I got you. I already know you're gonna hit that 8-0.
Appreciate it.
Anything you want to say to the people before you get out here? I got your IG already in the description. You let them know where to find your merch.
My merch is in the link of my bio. I don't even know my own merch website. But I'm about to say, if you follow me on Instagram, like she said, it's in the link of her bio. Just click on it, and then you'll see it in my bio and on Instagram. So
it is j-kirk-studio.printify.me.
that's true.
That's what your link says anyway. Like, I don't know if that's going to work if you put it in the search, but that's what your link says. I wrote it down and I tried to put it in there, but it didn't highlight as a link. And I didn't want to discourage or send anybody somewhere that they wasn't supposed to go. But everybody check out his merch, yo. His merch is fire. It's right up on IG. Go up on his channel, on the bio on his IG, and you'll see it's the only link there. Pop that, hit that, and you'll go right to all of his merch and all his clothing line. Salute to you. Thank you for coming by and blessing the channel once again, Sir Kirkpatrick.
Appreciate you too.
All right, then. See you.
See you.
Peace and salute to the chat. I'll see y'all Saturday, tomorrow, probably 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again. Holla. Peace.